Hey yo, what up, it's Don.
Simon Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers, Soul Squad. Good to see you guys. Back up in it. Big news. Some of the biggest news that could be dropped, in the sneaker world for sure, and that's the unveiling of the Jordan 31. So the first colorway is going to be banned colorway, and this is an obvious throwback to the Jordan 1, which is black and red, which was banned. Jordan was banned from wearing them in the NBA.
And why was that?
The reason for that is because back in the day, they really were into like having teams match. They were a lot more strict with that stuff. And back in the day, it was like you wore like white shoes,
Yeah.
right? Or then maybe you wore some black shoes, but you definitely didn't wear crazy colors. So number one, they wanted you to match, kind of somewhat match with your jerseys, with your team's colors. And they also wanted you to somewhat match with your other teammates' shoes,
But
right?
why?
They just wanted like a uniform look, you know?
Fucking shit.
I don't know.
Man.
So, but the main problem is that this shoe was black and red, which is just
Not black and white.
no. It's completely, nobody was doing that back then. You know, it was like groundbreaking. It was rebellious. You know,
Oh my god.
fucking crazy.
Stupid.
But anyways, that fool wore it anyways because Jordan doesn't give a shit.
And Nike paid all the fines for Jordan,
Supposedly.
I think.
Supposedly,
And
but
yeah, they probably paid more for the fines than they were paying Jordan.
maybe
Probably,
back
yeah.
then, yeah.
That's what they said in the what do you call it? The live stream,
Right.
which I watched. And Russell Westbrook came out, and then some other guy, I don't even know what the fuck his name is. Sorry, you guys are gonna get mad at me because I don't know who he is, but he's some big guy, designer guy that designed some shoes for Jordan.
So Tinker didn't do this shoe.
No, it
right?
was another guy.
Okay.
Do you know who the other guy is?
I do not. I didn't watch the live stream.
Yeah, I did, but whatever. Okay.
Who cares? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What we're tripping on is the shoe.
Yeah,
okay. What do you think?
I think.
Whoa. First, before we say that, let's
Okay.
explain the shoe a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So this is obviously a departure from the 30, right? The
Yep.
31 is obviously a departure. Now, they're throwing back to the 1, but they should have done that on the 30.
Yeah.
I don't know, like a 30th anniversary. I guess 1 and then 31?
Yeah.
Maybe? Okay.
I guess that's what they were going for.
All right.
Because
I
30, they just copied the 29.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't even that different. So
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, fuck it, we're just going to do the same thing. And then let's go start doing something different for the 31. Because Tinker Hatfield and then the other guy last year said they already had the 31 designed when they
Right.
had the 30. Remember?
Yeah, okay. So they wanted to ease it in.
I guess.
They put another shoe out. So the 1 dropped, not to keep talking about the 1, but the 1 dropped in 84, which is 32 years ago. Just FYI. Now, the shoe, tech-wise, you got a herringbone outsole. Classic herringbone.
Yeah, it's like a rhombus kind of,
Yeah.
diamond kind of pattern.
Then you see some protruding in the forefoot and in the heel. So I was like, oh, it's there's 2 zoom units.
Yep.
No, it's full length zoom.
The full length. Freaking thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jordan brand.
Yeah. And
Yep.
there's flight speed, so which usually that means it's locked and unlocked
Yep,
zoom,
unlocked
which
zoom.
means the flight plate makes contact with various parts of the zoom.
Yeah.
Hence, locking it and unlocking it for when you do want response and you need less response. It changes.
Yeah. So the designer guy, he was talking about in the heel they were more concentrated and focused on making the heel more cushioned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably like a thicker. Probably like the KD9 where it's thick in the heel and it tapers off.
Yeah.
And then it's a little thinner in the forefoot where you have more responsiveness. So we'll see. We'll see how it is.
And the flight speed is probably more so acting on the forefoot zoom.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, because that's where you want to. If you would want to change up cushion to response.
Exactly.
Ratio, you'd want to do
Very
it there.
smart one. Very interesting.
Very smart.
You know?
Okay, so that's the midsole. Now moving up, we have a full knit, almost full knit.
Almost.
It's a woven actually. It's a fly weave.
Yeah. So Russell Westbrook said it was flyweave. The designer guy did not say that. He said it was a woven or performance woven upper.
The release specs it says fly weave.
Okay.
So which it's woven. It's for performance. Call it performance woven.
Yeah.
You tried the fly weave in the Colby Mentalities.
Yep.
Right?
And in the KD8s.
Yep.
So it's nice. It's a nice material. It's basically like it's a blend of fly knit and like a Jordan performance woven.
Right.
It's kind of weird, but it feels really nice, and it's all in that realm of like like cloth textile kind of uppers. And then what's cool, and I don't know how they did it, but they kind of blended it into the back where it's a leather kind of material. It is leather. And
synthetic leather.
Is it synthetic leather? Okay. It's synthetic leather in the back, and then it's performance woven in the front, which is good. In the heel or in the back, you don't really need performance woven. You need more of a supportive kind of material in the back of the shoe. And then in the front, you want it so that it's softer because that's where your foot is like moving and shit,
Then you have some flywire.
And then you have some flywire.
Which is cool. Okay, now that's pretty much it as far as tech. Let's get into aesthetics. What do you think?
Okay, so the designer guy, sorry, I'm just gonna keep calling him that, but he was comparing it to like a Ferrari kind of fit.
Okay.
So I think they also were very focused on lockdown. So
nice. Well, there was no problems
in the 30s.
In the 30s with lockdown.
Very excited for that. But aesthetically, for me, it looks. Yeah, a lot of you guys were DMing us, and then this picture of the 31, I was like, that's how I responded. EHH.
Yeah.
But seriously, it doesn't look like a top tier Jordan brand shoe aesthetically. I'm sure it'll perform pretty well. We'll see how that goes. But in my opinion, I think it looks like the Superfly or like a team model shoe, and I think it doesn't look very good. Like the USA colorway was kind of dope. Yeah. But the swoosh and then the Jordan logo, it just looks way too basic and way too simple for me. But Don.
Well, I'm not really mad at it at all, and I think it's gonna grow on me for sure because it's very simple, and I like simple looking shoes. Like, I don't like shoes that look so overdone, like they're just trying to do something.
Like the LeBron 13.
Like the LeBron 13, where it's just like, look, I respect you're trying to innovate, but that looks like hot garbage. Anyways, I do think the Jordan logo is tacky, that big, right next to the swoosh. It's a little too much branding. I would have liked the Jordan logo maybe just on the back or smaller, right? I do like the swoosh. I like to see them bringing back the swoosh. It looks a lot like the one, for sure. I mean, it looks like a revamped, 2016 Jordan 1.
Yeah.
And I hope it's going to perform really well. And then I think with the right colorways, it'll look really dope. So yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what happened there?
I was horrified.
I was like, what did they do? No. And then I kind of like started looking at it and I was like, okay, I see what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They're like kind of simplifying, right? Which I'm not mad at. I think it's gonna grow on me. I don't love it.
Just Jordan Brand, just hit him up with the all black and he'll just buy it.
That's it. Shoot, I'll take the LeBron 13 in all black.
Oh shit.
No. Okay, so yeah, but there it is. That's all we know right now. We just this is the news from the unveiling, obviously.
Yeah, but like another thing that I would like to mention is that the phylon looks really, really thin.
Yeah.
And the designer guy was also emphasizing.
His last name is his first name's Guy.
Okay.
And his last name is Designer.
Yeah. So designer guy was also emphasizing how Jordan when Jordan asked this guy to design the shoe for him, the Jordan 1. He asked them to make it really low to the ground and very responsive and also stylish, right? So they're probably doing the same thing again here. They're probably making it a lot thinner, but then the zoom bag, full length zoom is there, so you'll probably have enough impact protection, but you also are really low to the ground, which is pretty cool, and it's basically for Russell Westbrook. He needs a lot of responsiveness, and also
Kawhi Leonard,
and Kawhi Leonard, I guess so. But I'm really excited to try these out because performance-wise, they're probably gonna be really nice. It's Jordan brand. The 30 was pretty nice, and the 29 was a letdown for me. So hopefully this year this will be a good performer. Aesthetically, I don't like it, but you know, it's just my opinion and whatever. So that's it.
This is also not Russell Westbrook's signature shoe. There's no debate. Okay, Russell Westbrook doesn't have a signature shoe.
This is his freaking shoe, man.
And no, the Westbrook Zero is not a signature shoe. I'm sorry, that's a fashion lifestyle shoe. Okay, he doesn't have a performance signature. He should.
He should.
And I think you'll get one very soon. But this is not. This is Michael Jordan's signature forever. All right, but that's it. We'll be back with more news on this and other shoes in the future. Thanks for rocking with us. My name is Don.
Sarah Lee here.
Soul Brother.
Hey.